Today I'll be discussing cloning, but before we get started, let's go over the definition of cloning. Cloning is the process of producing similar populations of genetically identical individuals that occurs in nature when organisms such as bacteria, insects, or plants reproduce asexually. Before I get into why this is of interest at all, let's discuss some of the history of cloning. Cloning has been around for probably 60 or 70 years. The most popular example of cloning, though, took place in England in 1996 with an animal sheep named Dolly. Dolly was taken from the udder of a host sheep, the mother sheep. There were 430 failed attempts in incubating an embryo, but Dolly was the last was the first successful but last failed attempt to create a successful embryo and incubate it successfully. Cloning has since then come a long way. For example, in 2005, an extinct species of frog was brought back from extinction, but only for probably about 3 days before the embryos died. Cloning is not without controversy. Some governments all over the world have actually passed regulations about cloning on the basis of ethical reasons. But human clones especially are is a very touchy subject. It seems that both religious but also secular groups don't really want to discuss human cloning because it's such a bizarre topic, considering you could have potentially 5 replicas of yourself walking around, and if people really want to experiment with that kind of thing, that's a very touchy subject. Some people really don't want to stay away from that. So on the basis of ethical reasons, human cloning seems to be at a standstill, but animal cloning seems to be more popular. So that is my take on this. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.